Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see. The Commodores will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Groupers offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Groupers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense has the ball for the first time. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And, Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after him.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know your deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Leaves it with the back. There he goes.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
First down, Commodores.
To the air, it's Reed. Got his man out of the backfield. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
First down, Commodores.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Touchdown, Vanderbilt! A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. He'll do it himself. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The give on the option. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Throws for the tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Groupers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Got it behind the line. It's Richardson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Grab near the marker. It's Richardson. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. To the air. It's Reed. Right on the money. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Commodores in the hurry-up. They'll send the tight end in motion. Using his legs. It's Pryor. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, baby. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Old Dominion fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Kick is in the air. Now on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Here's the pressure. And they can't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Reed. Finds his man down the middle. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. Commodores moving quickly to the line. On the option. runs through the tackle.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Working on the right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The groupers will snap it on 1st and 10. The option look. Now the pitch. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
And the groupers will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Pryor. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Back to throw. It's Reed. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the knee. The Commodores line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Rides the back on the option, the give. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The groupers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Quickly to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? To the air, it's Reed. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Commodores! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll leave it with him. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the groupers send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
Using his legs, it's Pryor. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Nice move there. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. Soft spot in the middle. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
First down, Commodores.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Reed. Touchdown Doors! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. If we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the back, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over San Diego State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go to the ground. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10.
First down, Commodores.
Give to the back. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Reed. Gets it out quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Commodores come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10.
First down, Commodores.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on, and his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vandy.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner will be brought down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive in 2nd and 12. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Oh, he's got some space. Got the first down and more. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Touch pass on the run. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Sheffield. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Back open in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the groupers come to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Punt is in the air. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires to the right. He's got him wide open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be fit.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, Commodores. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll give it to the back. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
The groupers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking for a man. It's Reed. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To the ground with the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Chandler.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just understating, I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy. And I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on the slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And a 1st down for the offense.
Trying to get the corner. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Finds his man. It's Chandler. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the groupers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. On the option. Now the pitch. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Commodores come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Fernandez.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Snow. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to pass, it's Reed. Snagged in the middle, it's Snow. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
1st down, Commodores.
He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Pryor. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Coleman. He picks up 4, that'll leave them with 3rd and 6. 8th play of the drive coming up.
3rd down coming up.
Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the option. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The groupers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It's a draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On the ground, it's Craig. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the groupers decide to punt it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
First down, Commodores.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Commodores are on the move.
First down, Commodores.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Caught in the backfield. It's Craig. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now on 2nd down. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Reed. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it.
Offense facing 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richardson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning it on!
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Makes the catch. It's Richardson. Touchdown Doors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watts. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Might as well stick with him. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The groupers will call on their punt team. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The give as they work on that clock. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. To throw, it's Reed. Makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Makes his man miss.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Breaks into the open. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.